Brad. It's got to be just good. I mean, with Gordon's kind of up and down, and it's got to be good to see him just break out like this and kind of return to us.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna make a lot of shots because he's got a lot to do. You know, he was disappointed in how he shot the ball, obviously in San Antonio, and got back in the gym this morning, and you could tell he was going to play pretty well. I mean, 14 for 18 is an unbelievable night, and you're not always going to shoot it like that, but you could tell he was pretty locked in and was going to play well.
And what happened with Marcus? What was the report?
Marcus Smart.
Oh, both.
So
both
Marcus Smart took a shot in the back of his shoulder. They told me it must have hit right where a nerve is, and so he's going to be okay, it looks like. And then Marcus Morris, really stiff neck from that fall. So we'll find out more tomorrow. He was getting worked on the rest of the game, and then he was just in the locker room, and you know, he looks like he's hurting.
Coach, obviously a big night from Gordon, but all-around scoring. Just what does it do to your guys' offense when you've got 4 or 5 guys clicking on the same night?
Well, the ball was really moving. We were looking for each other. The possessions we didn't, you could tell that, you know, it just didn't look the same, right? But I thought Terry's start was tremendous, you know, not only scoring the ball, but getting us organized, getting us down the court. And then I just thought we, you know, whenever we got it side to side, you know, we made a lot of right decisions, and obviously it helps when you make shots.
Yeah, Coach, more about Gordon. It seemed like he was moving with confidence. Does that kickstart him in terms of getting, you know, being more consistent in flow, or?
I mean, I think he's feeling better and better day by day, and hasn't had any setbacks recently, which is positive. And you know, I think it also always helps when you get a couple of them at the rim that aren't challenged. You know, like, so you got a couple of breakaways. You got the dunk on the drive at the end of the first, the layup on the drive at the end of the first. Like, those kind of, seeing that ball go through the net, you know, can kind of kickstart a really good player, and it certainly did that. Did it for Wiggins. You know, Wiggins, same thing. And then, I mean, Towns was an absolute load in the second half. You know, he was a tough cover for sure, as we knew he would be.
Coach, Karl Anthony Towns had 28 points, I think 24 in the second half, but he really seemed limited when Al Horford was in the game. What makes Al so good against guarding kind of larger centers?
Well, I mean, Al knows Karl, and they've always competed hard against one another, and Karl, I mean, has had really good moments against him, but it's impossible to stop a good player from having good moments. But Al makes it as tough as possible, and you know, he understands what the other person's trying to accomplish. He understands what their main moves are. He's played against those guys a lot. And still, you know, you can look at a stat sheet, and still at the end of the night they can have big scoring nights, but at least you try to make them earn everything they're doing. And, you know, Al is really good at that for us. And obviously we're more effective when we have, you know, 20 minutes of Al and 20 minutes of Baines guarding a body like that. But I thought Tice really battled, and I thought Gershon had some good moments too. That's just a hard guy to guard. Thanks.